For those of you who don't know me, I'm Betty Oliver. I've been friends with the Johnsons since the 1980s when they lived in Virginia, where Lindsay was born. We consider her a Virginian, not a Georgia peach. I babysat Lindsay. She stayed in my home all day while Mama worked from when she was 3 months old until she was 3 years old. So she's always been a very special girl to me. After the Johnsons moved, we vacationed together, some very memorable vacations. I'm sure a lot of you here have heard of our vacations. This is our 4th wedding, and we've had 5 grandbabies. When Pam told me about PJ and how things were getting serious, I was a little skeptical. But I met him, and I knew he was the right one for Lindsay. I could tell. So I'm honored to be here today to share in your special day. And I wish you lots of happiness, many children. And I have one word of advice. It's a quote from Dr. Joyce Brothers. Most of you here probably don't know who she is, but she was the Dr. Phil of the 1950s and 60s. Marriage is not just spiritual communion. It is also remembering to take out the trash.
Well, we didn't want to save you for that.
Let's go, Greg.
Have no joke. Give him a body. All right, I'm Greg. I'm PJ's good buddy. I'm going to be real short and sweet because I know the best man Blake is about as nervous gets, and I cannot wait to watch him give his speech. It's going to be awesome. He might pass out. No, but I have the pretty cool ability to be able to tell you guys that I've known PJ, been best buddies with him for over 20 years. It's pretty unusual being 27 and being able to say that. It's pretty special. He's been there for a lot of hard times, good times, fun times. He's been through a lot with me, and it's pretty special, and he's a good bud. Our relationship is kind of unique because I like to give PJ a lot of crap. A lot of people call me an a-hole for it. But it's all in love. Your friendship is very special. You're a good dude. You're the kind of friend that somebody can call and say, or I can call and say, hey man, I'm 350 miles from you. I just ran out of gas, I got nobody else to call. What can you do for me? And he'd get in his car and head that way. I honestly believe that. That's true, Barry. That's very true. I'm not really worried about that fact, Barry. Thank you. But no, you're a special dude, PJ. You have a lot of great characteristics. You're a good person. You're a great teacher. It's questionable. You're loyal. You're loyal. You are dedicated. You're persistent with your emails. I'm sorry I didn't pay you exactly on the day that your credit card bill was due when our suits were paid for by you, which I'm still trying to find out why that happened. Hey man, I need $200 right now. Okay, I don't have any cash on me, but can I write you a check? It's good. It was pretty cool the day you brought LJ to us. It was pretty awesome because you guys had this relationship like you were just best buds. Like, felt like we were just hanging out with another one of the dudes. Except she's way hotter than us. LJ, you're by far the most special person in this room, and we all can agree with that. If you have to put up with half the stuff we put up with getting ready for this wedding, you are a saint. Your personality and the way you handle yourself is unbelievable. You're always so happy. it's like I find myself like on dinners at Tuesday nights or Wednesday nights, whenever we want to get together and have dinners and stuff. I think to myself like, and this is the a-hole in me, how can I piss LJ off? And it's impossible. She does not get mad. And I just, maybe I should worry about PJ's sake when doors close and, you know, God, I would have a hard time being with PJ that long. But no, I basically just want to say, you know, y'all's relationship inspires me to be a better person in my relationship with my girlfriend Chelsea, who means the most to me.
Look at her.
Y'all's relationship is so awesome, and I think about that a lot, and I say, you know, PJ and LJ just seem so happy. All the time. All the time. It's annoying sometimes. But you guys kill it, and you do what you want to do, and you have fun doing it. And so that I want to raise a glass and say, I love you guys. Congratulations. I'm not sure much is going to change. I'm just going to have to call LJ LK. But I'm happy for you guys, and I love y'all, and I wish you the best of luck in the rest of your life.
For those of you who don't know, I'm Jody, and I'm Lindsay's matron of honor. When Lindsay asked me if I wanted to do a speech tonight, I had no idea how to even begin to sum up 17 years of friendship. We've shared so many memories together, from beach trips to Girl Scout camp to football games and sleepovers. Even though we haven't lived in the same city since high school and can sometimes go weeks without talking when life gets busy, we're always able to pick up the phone and catch up on each other's lives without missing a beat. She's still the first person I turn to when I need a good book recommendation, and she's always the one I call to settle any ridiculous argument with my husband. In fact, it's gotten to the point where he won't even let me use her as a tiebreaker anymore because, and I quote, "You two practically share a brain." We've known each other for so long, and so much in our lives have changed since we first met and became friends, but I was recently reminded that a lot has also stayed the same. While texting Lindsay at 7 a.m. from our separate hotel rooms the morning after her bachelorette party, I realized that just like our sleepovers growing up, we were the first to awake. Some things will just never change. Although our dreams of marrying twin brothers, we could finally be sisters, didn't quite pan out, there's still plenty of time for us to build houses in a cul-de-sac just like we always planned. And since PJ and I grew up together in daycare and Hebrew school and fought like we were brother and sister, Lindsay marrying him is about as close as we'll actually get to becoming family. And here we are today, a day that you two have been planning for and dreaming of for years. You're both finally husband and wife, and I hope you two are happy every day as you are today. I love you both, to love, laughter, and happily ever after.
Hello, everybody. I'm Blake Christie. I'm PJ's best man. And I'll start off by saying PJ and I have known each other for going on 20 years now. And the story when we first met, we were at Sykes Daycare, Wolf Creek Day Camp, and we were on the high ropes course. And PJ got dehydrated, so I had my lunchbox with me, and I gave him my ice pack and put it on his forehead. And that's where our friendship began. And when he approached me 18 months ago and came over to my house, and he wanted to drink a beer really, really bad. And I didn't want to, and I don't turn down beers every once in a while, but I did that time. But he asked me to be his best man, and I'm honored and privileged to be here and stand by you and Lindsay's side today, and truly honored. So, everybody, raise a glass, raise what's in front of you, and we'll cheers to Lindsay and PJ. Love you guys. And the Uber will be here in 10 minutes. We're going to Kramer's. Let's keep it going. There's drinks outside. Keep it going, everybody.
Hamlet, Lindsay's dad. My wife, Pam, and I'd like to welcome all the guests. We're glad you all came. We realize a lot of you came a long distance. I think Lynn's said She's got friends from Guatemala, Los Angeles, Pennsylvania. We're glad to have y'all here. This is a special day for Lindsay and PJ. And thinking about PJ, he's always been on our radar. You know, we've always known about him. You know, he was a little short guy, receiver, but I always heard a lot of good things about him. And we're glad that him and Lindsay hit it off. So, oh yeah, I got a lot of people to thank for pulling this off, and the main one I got to thank is my wife Pam. She made it all happen, and I really don't know how. When Lindsay and PJ announced they were going to get married, she started making a folder for wedding one, you know, and wedding one, and then a little while later she found out that she was going to have a wedding two. She had to start a separate folder. My job was to keep the folder straight and hand the right folder to her, you know. She did everything else. And I don't know how she did it. She held it down her job and everything, but she did. I really thank her. I'd also like to give thanks to Lindsay to being a great daughter. She's always done the right things, devoted herself to school and career, and we're proud of her. And yes, I thank PJ. He has been great for Lindsay. Lindsay's always been kind of quiet. She's always had a great circle of friends that she talks to and everything, but somebody she doesn't know, she always has a problem with. But PJ has brought that side out of her. He's really made her more sociable. That's a good thing, really. And we do like PJ a lot. He has assimilated himself into our family. He seems like he's been in the family. He's been in the family for 6 years at least. But anyway, I mean, he's really, we regard him as part of the family. He thinks family is important, and we appreciate that. So again, I'd like to say we're thankful for y'all sharing this special day with us, Lindsay and PJ. And I'd like to make a special toast. I would like to say, all right, wait a minute. I hope they have a long and productive marriage. And on that, I'd like to tell PJ he needs to be as pliable as possible to get it. All right?
Hey, gang. I kind of feel like Ron White right now with my mic and crown in hand. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Cameron Hoops. I had the privilege of going to college with PJ. Lived together for a few years. I don't know if this was part of the program, but I stole the mic, so kind of wanted to embarrass Peach a little bit. So I wanted to talk about when Peach and Lindsay first kind of started talking, things started kindling a little bit. Remember, Peach and I made the 4-hour trip up from Valdosta to Athens for what I thought I was going to tell my grandkids about was Georgia versus Alabama 2008. Yeah! Man, I thought the dogs were going to give it to them. We're going to win the national championship. Didn't happen. Down 4 touchdowns at halftime. But that was kind of, you know, the first time I saw Peach and Lindsay starting to hang out. I'm like, okay, this could be something. This could be a long-term thing. I could see them having a good relationship, something like that. But really, it was like, okay, if she comes down to Valdosta, middle of nowhere, comes to hang out with Peach, you know, Athens is a great time. Good bars, good people, always someone to hang out with. Lindsay came down and hung out with myself, PJ, and our other roommate Matt Coons, and spending that weekend together, I really saw kind of a good connection, a good kindling, and I was like, wow, they're really hitting it off. There's a lot of magic, a lot of chemistry, and you know, maybe this could make it for the long haul. So Peach, now, he was going to impress her, so he was like, I'm going to take her to downtown Valdosta, take her on a date. Now, downtown Valdosta is not like Buckhead or Midtown or downtown. A little bit different in a small southern city, but went to what we call our 4-star restaurant. Things didn't sit too well with Peach. He came home that night, stomach was not feeling right. Being a good roommate, being a good friend, he's just like, oh, Cam, it's just not sitting well. Can you run to the CVS? Can you run to Raw Greens? I need some Pepto or some Tums. Meanwhile, Lindsay, she could have been a nurse. I mean, she really helped take care of PJ that night, nurse him back to health, and after that, I would have been embarrassed. I would have unfriended her from Facebook. I don't even know if LinkedIn was around back then, but unfriended her from there too. But after seeing that, after seeing kind of their love, the way they took care of each other, I knew it was for the long haul. And fast forward a few more years here to 2015, it's amazing seeing you guys, you know, still going together. I'm very proud to, you know, having all that experience in college and after, and I'm so proud of you guys. I just can't wait to see what the next chapter brings, and you guys are rock stars. So, you know, thank you for everything you guys done for me, and I look forward to so much. These people are going to bring a lot of good things to this world, and yeah, just rock stars. So everybody raise your glasses. Cheers to these guys. Peach and Lindsay, I love y'all. Thank you for everything. All right.